What is going on, guys? This is Justin with Go Crazy Card Collecting. I am going to do a video response, a VR to Darren at Return to Collecting. He put out a challenge for him hitting 1,000 subscribers. I'd like to think I had a little bit to help with that. I was like 993 or something like that. But anyway, I love his channel, and I'd watched his channel for a long time before I finally subscribed. And he does some great stuff. He's very organized in the way that he collects. And he has some great stuff and some great content. So go over there and check out Darren's channel. Very awesome. And in fact, I just watched not very long ago him go on the challenge that Chris from Missouri and Mike Baseball Collector do with each other, their showcase showdown, and whoop the crud out of Mike with his Nolan Ryan collection. So that's pretty awesome, pretty fun, and that means a lot to me. As you guys, if you saw my first video, my mom gave me her collection from her childhood, and Nolan's rookie was in there. It graded a 4, but still a very meaningful card for me. So if you haven't checked that out, please go check that out. Leave a comment. That's pretty awesome. And I do want to say thank you. I'm at 59 subscribers. I know that's not a lot. I've been doing this for about a month. It's been a lot of fun. I've met some really awesome people. Got to reconnect with my good buddy Billy Ballgame, who's a brother-in-law of one of my childhood best friends. And so it's been really neat. And we talk all the time, and he's been really helpful to me. And I just, bounce some things off of him. But anyway, the challenge is that Darren left for reaching 1,000 subscribers is that we are supposed to talk about a goal card, and he calls them goal cards because he talks about how grail cards are kind of that unattainable thing for him. And so a goal card is something that may take a while and may be harder to reach, but you can still reach it. It's a reachable card. It's a card that you feel like will be in your collection. It just may take a little bit more effort than your normal everyday hanging fruit type stuff. So I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, but the other part of the challenge was that we were supposed to shout out 3 channels that have less than 300 subscribers, and I'm going to do that. It's been awesome. Billy Ballgame did that for me, which is really cool. Every time he does that for me, I get a few more subscribers, and that's really neat. But speaking of, I'm going to do, my first one is going to be someone who did that for me in the beginning. And so, I say in the beginning, just recently, actually. It is Ben over at Blix Cards, and I like his channel. He does, some SGC reveals and stuff like that, and I use SGC, and that's really awesome. He does a wide variety of stuff. I do baseball, and he doesn't just do baseball. In fact, he just included me in a football offensive lineup type thing and put me in as left guard. So I was actually a fill-in for him because he's injured. So it was pretty cool, and I really appreciated that. Got me a few more subscribers, and so that was really cool of him. And so if you haven't checked out Ben over there at Blix Cards, he has 97 subs. Help him get to that 100 mark and kind of spike him up over that. So then next is David at a Cardboard History. He does some really cool stuff because, man, I love vintage baseball because I love the history of baseball. And he really goes into that. He goes all the way back to the 19th century and talks about the different cards from there. And even when he did a recent challenge with Pepino Man, he did his favorite card from every decade, and he went all the way back to the 1880s, I think. So that's pretty crazy and really neat to see. I do have to knock on him a little bit. Like, him and I have never talked at all, really. And so I have knock on him a little bit because he's a Cubs fan. I'm a Cardinals fan. It is what it is. I do tell you what, I really want to go to Wrigley someday. I don't care if the Cardinals are there or not. Talk about baseball history. So I really do want to go check that out. But anyway, he has 230 subs. He did a really cool thing with did this Ken Burns collection and started writing down a lot of the players featured in there. And so to collect and things like that. So he's doing some really cool stuff. So go check him out at a Cardboard History. That's David once again. And then Diamond Gems 45, Bruce. He has 96 subs. And I haven't talked with him either. Like, I'm just really starting to get to know some of these people in the community. So go check his channel out. He is a Cardinals fan, likes Bob Gibson a lot, and has shown some stuff with Ozzie Smith. So obviously I can connect with his channel pretty well. So go over there and check out his stuff. He has some really cool things. And then let me get to the second part of this challenge, and that is to talk about a card that I am wanting to get within the next 12 months. He kind of put that year stipulation on there. And so here's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try to figure out. I talked about it many times. I seriously don't want you guys to think I'm man crushing, but like I said, I'm a band director during the year, and so I have a mowing business that keeps me busy throughout the summer to help supplement that income a little bit. And so while I'm mowing, I listen to podcasts. The only podcasts, there are others, Junk Wax Heroes out there and stuff like that. There are other ones out there, but I really like Golden Age of Cardboard. And Darren was on there, man, and he talked about how organized he was. But I also got the Drew at a Vintage Legacy went on there and talked about how to enjoy the hobby really without acquiring new cards. And I guess I get mixed up on what years all this stuff is because I go back and just listen to so many of them. But I guess it was 2023. He talked about how he had acquired 3 new cards and how he had acquired some cards before by what he called uncollecting his collection and getting rid of some stuff. So I'm going to take some advice from these guys. From Darren, is I'm going to get more organized with the way I collect because I am all over the place. 2, a Drew at a Vintage Legacy. I'm going to use his advice, and I'm going to start uncollecting some of the things that I don't really care about and I don't really want. And so I'm going to start getting rid of some of that stuff and try to solely use what I have in my collection to get my gold card, which is the beautiful Pepto-Bismol 1959 Bob Gibson rookie. You know, as a Cardinals fan, Gibby is the only guy in Cardinals history that beginning to end of his career, he has cards every year, starting in 59 and going all the way through. And so he is the only one. I mean, we have Molina might hit that at some point. But I know Stan was a Cardinal his whole career, but he didn't have cards every year. He didn't have cards until he had been in the league for several years. So, and then there was a gap in there, and he didn't get cards again until 58 All-Star. So, anyway, I want to start. I really want to do Gibby's run, and so I want to start with that beautiful 1959. It's a high number. It's pretty expensive. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to uncollect my collection and really keep tabs on it and maybe document it for YouTube and that sort of thing, and see how far I can get within the next year. See what kind of Gibby I can get this time next year. Maybe even, it's really hard for me to go to the national because that's when my band camps start and things like that as a band director. But maybe there's an opportunity for me to drive up to Chicago for Thursday night, meet and greet, go out to the floor on Friday, come home Saturday type of thing. I don't know. I have no idea. That would be awesome. And it'd be awesome to document starting now how I'm going to uncollect my collection and start selling and selling and selling and selling, keeping tabs on what I'm earning, and then building up a pool and then buying it and videoing it at the national. I just think it'd be really cool. It'd be a really neat video. So for me anyway, whether you guys want to watch it or not. Anyways, thank you so much for getting me close to 60 subscribers. I'm going to start with this. I have all these like autographs of current players. I'm showing you them upside down, but here they are. There's some decent ones in here. Juan Yepes is playing right now, and Cal Raleigh. That's a pretty cool one. I've got 2 of him. There's another one of him. I think one of them's numbered. They're autos. Trey Sweeney. Joshua Baez. some different ones. Here's a really cool rookie patch auto, Garrett Mitchell. See if you can see that's kind of glary. Anyway, I'm going to sell those. I've got a bunch of them. I've got, nickel and dime. Some are worth about 20, 25 bucks. Some are worth just a few dollars, but it'll get me a really good start. So thank you, Darren, for this awesome challenge. Go check out Cardboard History. David over there at Cardboard History. Ben at Blix Cards. And Bruce over there at Diamond Gems 45. Help their channel out. Go subscribe. Watch them guys, comment. And I'm sure they'll subscribe to your channel. They seem like awesome guys. So thank you so much. Have a great evening. And I don't know what's happening right now in the cards game. I'm going to check. Dang, we're losing 2-0 to Cincinnati. They're kind of falling off the wagon. But you know what? Go Cardinals. You guys have a great night. Bye.